unstable. It's going to be Siege ground modified.
So what, 6 inches from there?
Pitched battle. One objective goes right in the middle, and then we each get to alternate putting objectives 6 inches from other objectives and the deployment zones. The objective in the middle, standard, doesn't move, controlled by troops, can be contested. The objectives placed by the players are unstable. They can be picked up by an infantry troop unit and moved with the unit. Let's see here. If at the end of a turn unstable has any unit within 6 inches or is being carried, it may explode. Roll a d6 on a 1. The objective explodes or removed from the game. Place a large blast template over the objective before removing it. Any model under the template takes strength 6 AP 1 hit. Vehicles touched take strength hit on their rear armor. If any unit is holding an objective while in a vehicle, when it explodes, the vehicle takes an automatic penetrating hit. There's Logan and his Terminator squad, 2 more Wolf Guard squads. And I have scouts in reserve. And then we've seen Odie's army, and here comes the scouts to claim this objective here. At the bottom of turn 1, Blood Angel turn 1 was really awesome. It was probably as good as it could be, really. Maybe if he'd got his fear off on something, it would have been awesomer. I think he killed the unit that he was going to fear, though, so whatever. Anyways, what he did is he shot ball predators and a bunch of other crap at Longfinger and just wiped them out. I didn't make any saves. I did make a couple, but really failed almost everything. And then same thing over here, he shot some frag missiles in here and a bunch of other stuff and wiped out the other Longfinger unit, the Multi-Melta retard team that goes with Logan. Wiped him out, killed a Thunderwolf. And I think that's it, but that's really awesome shooting for first turn. And he really took out 2 Longfinger units, which is a big, gigantic chunk of shooting. And where I put the Multi-Melta team, like, you know, they were really going to be important. And hopefully, I thought he was going to have to shoot at them for 2 or 3 turns, so that really hurts. So it was really great first turn. And here I go moving up, got the Thunderwolf. Kind of moved everyone over there towards the center terrain, got some side shots on the ball Predator, which I ended up, I think, shaking or something, so couldn't shoot. And then, I don't remember what I blew it up with. Oh, I blew it up with a freaking penetrating missile shot from the front. 6.6, just right in, boom, blew him up. So that was pretty good. I shot him with a lot of missiles, though, because I shot him with all this stuff over here, too. And then I shot this guy in the side, so maybe he couldn't shoot or something. But then nailed him with the Thunderwolf, which was nice. I think I immobilized him then or something.
No, the other way around. Well, yeah.
Whatever,
yeah,
I did something to it. And then he had one of the objectives. He ran out here and grabbed an objective. We had one on the Thunderwolf, one in this unit back here, one in the middle, not touched yet, and then one back here with the scouts. And there's still one right in the middle that doesn't do anything. And we rolled for him, and this one blew up. And it put a wound on the Thunderwolf. He didn't make a save, and it also shook the tank with strength 6 hit from the rear.
That was the one, yeah.
Blood Angels shot a lot, hit a lot. I didn't make a lot of saves, but it didn't matter. He killed Thunderwolf over here with Stormbolter, and then he shot his Darkness at this unit.
Failed the first one.
He failed it first turn, just like last game. And then, but he got this unit. They failed their first roll and made it on the reroll. And that was pretty much it. He took a lot of shots at the Lone Wolves, and they made all their saves. So, better saves this turn for Space Wolves. Top of 3. We had another objective explode at the bottom of 2 over here. Basically, this unit of scouts ran away from the objective during their movement and everything, and left it there for now, and then it exploded. So they're far enough away from the template, but not far enough away to not set it off. So that one's gone. It exploded. So that's it. Space Wolf shot everything at Ball Predator and Rhino over here, and either didn't hit or didn't penetrate, or he made ridiculous amounts of cover saves. He made every cover save, like 4 or 5, something like that. So didn't do anything, actually. Bottom of 3. Blood Angels didn't have a good shooting phase, really. I think they missed, or I made a million saves. But he did end up charging in here and taking out this Lone Wolf. And really, the Lone Wolf almost survived a whole, Reclusiarch assault squad with
Seminary Priest.
Assault.
With reroll.
He took 2 wounds. Top of 4. Space Wolf shooting. It wasn't ineffective. Basically, we blew up the Razorback there with Melta. Then I shot those guys with Stormbolters. Killed one, actually. I shot this Rhino with lots of stuff, even tank hunting Stormbolters. And all I did was blow up its Stormbolters. I think it had 2, maybe it only had 1.
No, I had 1, and then
I immobilized it.
And you shaking.
But I mean, I
I
shot the hell out of it with all sorts of missiles from over here. I mean, they all hit it, or only 2 hit out of the 5. It didn't have cover. It was just that thing just soaked up tons of fire. It was great. I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, I shot some stormbolters and missiles up here at these devastators, which killed 2 of them. Right, like 2 missiles maybe, or no, last cannon and missile.
Yeah.
So you know, it wasn't ineffective. It wasn't great. I really wanted to take out this rhino. So that's why I shot so much at it, because I had all these stormbolters, and these stormbolters could have really hurt this squad really bad. And then this lone wolf jumped in there. Those guys jumped his buddy last turn, and they barely killed him. He failed 2 saves. I mean, really just barely, right? And then I got in there with him. They did 1 wound, and I think it was a normal wound. It wasn't even a power wound.
Yes, it was
So
a normal
I failed the feeling the pain and everything. But then he clobbered 2 guys. I won the combat by 1 and tied them up, and that's actually something going the Space Wolf's way for this game. So not a bad turn. And bottom of 4, Blood Angel shooting was pretty good. He shot a lot of shots into this Wolf Guard unit here.
Yeah.
He really shot pretty much almost everything. He kind of split his fire here, but he shot everything in there, and he eventually ended up, he killed the Terminator guy, and then they all just started dying. And then same thing here. He shot some shots in there, and the Terminator ended up dying. So he clobbered 2 Terminators and blasted this unit into the ground, and they also went to ground. They ended up going to ground. And then over here, Lone Wolf died. Into the top of 5. Space Wolf 4 wasn't great. It really wasn't great. So probably not exactly bad, but it wasn't great. I shot all my missiles that I have, which I got 5. I got 10 missiles left. Shot them all into that rhino here that the librarian was in that drove up in there, and I did kill the Stormbolter and immobilized it, but that's all I could do, which kind of sucked. So I moved everything in here into position to either Stormbolt or something to hell, or charge it maybe with Logan, and it looked like I was going to probably be able to get a charge off on this unit if I was able to blow up that. I probably would have made my charge, maybe not, maybe I was right on. So I might have been able to charge that unit with Logan if I'd blown up that rhino, but didn't work. So here I am stuck in the middle with Logan, this unit right here, and then he's got this librarian unit with no damages. I guess I have to take a painting check. And then these guys back here, there's actually 2 squads. There's a Reclusiarch squad, and there's a little tiny squad here, and there's a priest in there, priest in here. So this is
good because of him.
This is a really mean situation for Logan right there. But I guess I'm putting a little bit of game on
Definitely.
Oatster, and we got this objective in the middle that might explode still, and it could really cause havoc when it explodes. So it's going to explode. Why don't you roll it? You roll it this time.
No, you roll.
You roll good ones.
No.
Okay, I'll roll. I rolled for all the other ones that exploded, I think.
Yeah. Well, I rolled 1.
Okay, he made me roll it. You guys saw it. It was live. Okay, so it explodes. This is a strength 6 large blast template. Alright, not bad, but there's those 2. Oh no, this might be good for him actually.
So
This isn't good.
we have blown
Alright,
so
so we
many
blew up this objective
objectives.
and nothing happened. And I really didn't want these rhinos
For
to
the
blow
amount
up.
of rolls we've had.
Oh yeah, we rolled so many ones today. But I mean, if these rhinos had blown up, that would have been really bad for Logan, really. But maybe it's the same difference. Actually, maybe it's better for him that it's not difficult ground. And then didn't do any damage, no wounds, nothing. So it's top of 5. Blood Angel turn. He's got some some shooting left back here. I ended up taking off a guy out of there with some Stormbolters. He still got a couple there, so I've heard his shooting a little bit. The scouts are being pressed a little bit, but they'll probably get some shots off or do whatever they want to do. And then I'm creeping forward with my units here, trying to get an angle with some Stormbolters, but it just didn't work because I needed the missile shots. So definitely super uphill for the Space Wolves. Really the whole game, but after turn 3 it just started turning more and more downward. But I'm holding strong in the middle, so I'm fighting him over this middle objective. And that's all there is left. There's this middle objective, and then there's this one over here that he snuck off to the side, which, the way things are going, if he goes over there and captures it this turn, it's turn 5, it's going to blow up. That's how it works. We know it. They've all blown up. We're going into the bottom of 5. Logan definitely died. He shot him with everything in his army. Didn't make very many saves in there.
Scouts
honestly.
killed a guy.
The scouts killed 2 guys, I
2
think,
guys?
actually, right off the bat. Just made, rolled ones. They died. They called 2 wounds. One on Logan and one on a guy. So they
That's
killed a guy,
right.
one on Logan. And then he shot him with everything else in the whole army, of course. He had extra shots because there was only 2 guys left in there, Logan and a Thunderhammer guy, to just lob some over here at these guys. They got to take a leadership test, by the way. So then he charged with all this stuff. Some of the charges were kind of dicey as far as getting him in there, but he got everyone in there. And then I don't think I made any saves. He just chopped me up. You know, he put a lot of wounds on me though. He had rerolls to hit and rerolls to wound in some places. Power weapons. Everyone had initiative 5. So you know, kind of knew that was going to happen. But Logan's squad definitely had a chance to survive. So I mean, it took his whole army to shoot and his whole army to assault. You know, and I mean the fact that he has those 3 units in the freaking middle of the table to assault me, and his whole army to shoot at me still is just testament to, I guess, how tough Logan is, but also how much damage he's done to me at this point, because I have a little tiny Wolfguard unit here with no Terminator, another tiny Wolfguard unit, that's it, you know, scouts and some long things, so he's really just wiped me off the board here, so nice. And what I'm going to do is try and contest this objective, because I got some shooting. You know, there's a chance. I don't know how much of a chance, but there's definitely a chance. And then maybe I can shoot them off the board with missile launchers. We already rolled to see if that blew up, but it didn't. So just do those real quick and see maybe if the space will somehow pull off some crazy tie. Otherwise, Odie has really just smashed us up today. Anything you got to say, Mr. Oditzer?
40K Nation.
40K Nation.
Log on. Post.
Excellent. Turn 6. And General Odious is about to just plow through these guys. There's 3 of them that pulled them off this objective. So I had a chance to kind of keep the game going, but he's going to really just wipe these guys out. There's 3 there. Ties these guys up in combat. That's the end of the game. I did wreck his scouts over here, and they ran away. And I'm going to run them off the board, which is really great. And then 5 inches, I'll still just follow them.
Yep.
Like, why not? And then, you know, I shot at these guys. I might have killed one, actually. Or maybe they...
You did kill one.
He might have died earlier, whatever. But no leadership check. And we rolled for 5 and 6, turn 5 and 6 as far as blowing up that objective. So he's got it good.
He's good, so he'd kind of hide them.
So anyways, that was a really great game. You know, Odie's got a really awesome Blood Angel list here, really. And it really just pounded me for 5 turns straight. And then Logan list is definitely tough because it took the pounding for 5, 6 turns, and really every turn was able to give some back. So
try to fix that.
He just fixed the Rhino again. That one's a red.
Oh damn it! That's too.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
I know I killed this 4 on there. All right, this is the one.
So anyways, that's the game. Blood Angels win today. It's actually kind of a tie for Blood Angels Space List because we had 2 games, but this game he definitely pounded me. You know, objectives blew up all over the board. He bow-guarded this one objective, did a really good job with that, really. And then, you know, we got into this big ultra fight into the middle, and he won it. So, that's the game. Thanks a lot, Odie. If you guys aren't already a member of 40K Nation, you need to become one. And if you haven't already, please check out the blog, shotgunmind.blogspot.com.